Do 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 do.
Like a mirage, like a mirage.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. We just finished up our top mod list video on this BMW R1250 GS HP. So make sure you check out that video. So we're gonna go head out right now, get it off the center stand. Let's get this show on the road. Find our way out of here. Just going on a ride on this BMW R1250 GS. I've been riding my sport bike. Haven't rode this GS for like months, so I wanted to take her out today. Sometimes riding sport bikes are cool, but these adventure bikes, these touring bikes, it just gives you a different riding experience. So it's nice to be able to cross between a sport bike and an adventure bike, because they're almost at two opposite ends of the spectrum. I mean, obviously you can go a little bit more extreme. I mean, I'm sure there's other touring bikes out there, but you know, with like a lazy boy type riding style. But I like adventure bikes. It's kind of like, this is like my third GS that I've owned, so I'm a big fan of the GS platform. And those of you who follow my channel know that I'm also a big fan of the RT, and that's for when it comes to touring and riding 2-up. Those are probably my two favorite models, and they just happen to be BMWs. Notice my tire pressure was a little low, both the front and the rear. I don't drive this bike enough, and unfortunately it just sits on the center stand, and after a few months of not riding it, the tires, they start to lose pressure. Hey, how's it going? Hey, can I just get some air? Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot. That was cool. Let me take out this, make it easy. Yeah, 42 in the rear. Thank you so much. This way. That way? Yeah. Okay. Right there. All right. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Yeah, 36, 42.
That's a lot.
Yeah, on my sport bike I run 30 rear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like or and then when you go to track, you lower it even further. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dang, that's a lot of PSI, but I guess it's a different style.
Yeah, it's little, like yeah, different tires. Oh. Yeah, man, because I noticed it on the highway, it was a little low, so I was like, yeah, I was like, and I checked my gauge, and I'm like, yeah, it was super low. Yeah.
So noticeable on two wheels.
Yeah.
On a car, you're like, eh.
Yeah. Yeah. So these are the Michelin Anarchy Adventure. Bike sits a little higher. I thought I was riding a lowrider, but my tire pressures were super low. Oh yeah, this is almost like a new bike now. Oh yeah, handles differently too. It's amazing what a little tire pressure could do. Yeah, another good thing about this GS is it's got a shaft drive, so no chain adjustment, chain cleaning needed. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty much maintenance free. I don't even know what the maintenance interval is on the shaft, but no need to worry about adjusting chain. It's kind of nice. to be able to go on those long road trips and not have to check chain slack or packing chain cleaners. You know, you already got enough stuff to pack on these long road trips, so it's nice to be able to not have to worry about that kind of stuff when you're on this BMW GS. Nice weather, 65 degrees. Yeah, those of you who follow my channel, this is literally like my ideal riding weather. I keep forgetting that I'm on standard shift. That's what happens when you ride your sport bike. I've got it on MotoGP shift or reverse shift, whatever you want to call it. So every now and then I miss a shift because I'm thinking reverse shift when I'm on standard shift. I've got the stock exhaust on this R1250. Wonder how it would sound with the Akrapovic slip-on. Yeah, it takes me a while to get back to standard shift after so many months of just riding MotoGP shift or reverse shift. Comment down below, let me know, those of you who ride sport bikes and have a second bike that's on standard shift. You have all your bikes in reverse shift, or you just leave them the way they are. I mean, I kind of prefer my sport bikes as reverse shift, and my street bikes, my touring bikes, I leave them on standard. But that's just me. But I know some they go ahead and switch out all their bikes to reverse shift to avoid any confusion. So comment down below, let me know. Would like to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I can feel nice little breeze. Yeah, this is such a comfortable ride, especially when I've got the suspension on dynamic, and I like to leave it on dynamic, but I have the springs to auto dampening, so that's kind of my, I guess, most of the time I ride in that setting as far as suspension goes. And when I get to the canyons, or if I'm doing some nice twisty roads, I'll actually switch the suspension to minimum. So I'll go ahead here, you can see that I'll actually switch it to minimum right there and leave it on dynamic. There's no elevator music here. They need some elevator music.